What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kiya and J Studios. It's your boy Jay.
It's your girl Kiya.
And today we have a reaction video.
Alright guys, so as some of you guys might know who love Star Wars, the Book of Boba Fett came out with an official trailer, and we were so excited about it because he did do a video in the past where we reviewed like what will be happening with the series and stuff like that. So this is actually one of those series that we're very excited about because he's a huge fan of Boba Fett and so am I. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this series. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, then we're glad to see you. Make sure you drop your comments and opinions down below. Let's get right into this reaction.
Let's move.
It's already up, man. It's already up.
I am not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise.
Okay, that dent in his helmet is new.
I thought it was under in the Mandalorian though.
I know that you sit on the
He don't look as scarred up either.
former employer. Jabba ruled with fear.
See, he don't look like. Remember, he was like pale and scarred up in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
You were all once captains under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
He about. Hey, yeah.
Why speak of conflict when corporations
May
can make
not
us all
win.
rich?
I love those actors.
You see?
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
That can never happen. Ooh.
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
Okay.
They're gonna be an interesting duo. I like that.
Okay, so first thing I noticed, I don't know if you've seen this too, but I was saying how he looks healthier. Like, remember in the Mandalorian, he had a lot of scars. He looked kind of pale. But see that right there? How it's on? Maybe that's something like that's healing him or something. Don't it?
Yeah.
Cause he looks better than he did in the first one.
Yeah, you have a point. I didn't notice that straight out, but yeah, that's true.
I was wondering what that was because I saw it and I'm like, okay, he looks a lot better than he did in the first one. And obviously it's been some time. I'm guessing this either. I'm thinking this is after Mandalorian because Fennec is with him.
Right.
So,
it would be after.
I think that is after that.
It would be, yeah.
So I'm wondering how much time has passed because he looks a lot better, and his suit is more like damaged. So and he didn't get his armor back till Mandalorian season 2. So it's kind of interesting, and I like this sort of big boss, like this mob boss type.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because you seen Clone Wars, and in Clone Wars he was like he noticed, he says he's not a bounty hunter, but that's what he was. That's what his dad was. So he must be sort of trying to change his image and his direction because Jabba pretty much ruined everything. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I guess he's dead. He is dead. Yeah, he's dead. So somebody has to sort of take up that mantle. So I guess Boba's trying to take over the crime world, which is I think it's an interesting turn.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that fits in with the other series that they're coming out with because that is gonna become. It obviously is coming out before Mandalorian comes out as well, like the new season and stuff like that, and then with also other series too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how everything kind of fits together from that. Obviously they're putting these out in a strategic way so that they do match up and make sense a little bit later, but it seems like I like the duo here. You got Boba Fett and you also have Fennec. So I think, and
she also appears in the Bad Batch as well. So we see her in the Bad Batch season 1. If you've seen it, Ming-Na Wen is also playing her role as
Yeah,
Fennec inside of the Bad Batch as well.
Yeah, it's all gonna make sense for sure because they're establishing her character and stuff like that. So I'm sure when they do come out with a Bad Batch, if they choose to do a live action, then obviously it will make sense. So like everything will kind of make sense as far as who she is and stuff like that. So I'm excited about it. It seemed like it looks like it's gonna be good.
I mean, and I just wanna really point out the set work.
Oh, I was gonna say
I'm
that
so
too.
glad they went back to doing the physical sets like they did. Sort of like they did a lot of in Star Wars Episode 1 and in the older Star Wars movies where they actually made sets. Like this is like probably some of the best Star Wars set work that we've seen
It literally
in
looks
well
so
over
real.
a decade.
Yeah, it brings everything to life. It looks really, really good. It does way more justice than a green screen and all these other effects.
Exactly.
So it really just like it. I love it. I mean, I was gonna say that too when they're walking through like the city thing. I was thinking, I was like, whoa, they really did.
It makes me even more excited to see what they're gonna be doing with Kenobi, the show Kenobi. But this right here, I'm really excited to see sort of a different side of Boba because he's always been a bounty hunter. So I guess he's looking for no more petty change. He doesn't need to work for the Empire anymore. So I think it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how he runs the crime world because I feel like he's gonna be a savage.
Oh, all right.
Like you saw the way he sat back and he was like, "Speak free," like say like
I already knew. Yeah, and then
try me if you want to. Try type attitude. Like go ahead. Like
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's a good duo too because both of them are G's. So it's like that's gonna be really, really cool to see. And then also we already know that Ahsoka's coming out after that one as well. So seeing how that storyline would somehow match up with this one as well is gonna be really cool. And I think that was supposed to be coming out sometime in 2022.
And I hope one thing that I'm hoping for is seeing Barriss Offee and seeing Barriss Offee in the Ahsoka Tano show. I would love to see that. I don't know if you've gotten that far in the Clone Wars.
I don't think so. I'm still working.
But once you get there, Barriss Offee plays a pivotal role in who Ahsoka becomes and why she is where she is as far as with the Jedi and between the Sith. Why she's sort of not affiliated with both. Barriss Offee has a lot to do with that. So I hope we see her and we get to see their interaction. Is it gonna be a battle or is it gonna be like, okay, we gotta work together? I want to see how that works because I mean, if I'm Ahsoka, I'm trying to throw some hands.
I really can't wait to see Ahsoka. I'm excited to see Ahsoka. Like, whoa, like she's one of my favorite characters. Like, I love Ahsoka. So like, we have a lot of stuff to look forward to. This is coming out in December.
Yeah, so December 29th. December is loaded.
It is.
It's loaded. You got Matrix. You have this new Spider-Man movie, and you got Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett.
We could be missing a few other things too, but yeah, December is definitely jam-packed with a lot of stuff. Like, the next couple months are gonna be really like, we're gonna have a lot of reviews and stuff to do. So this right here is dope. It's dope. And then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep. That's gonna be dropping 2022.
Yep. So
early 2022 is supposed to be dropping. They got that done pretty quick. Yeah, it's some good things coming. Some good things.
I know you got a lot of stuff planned for the Kenobi series.
And I'm pretty sure. I hope they also in the Ahsoka show that they include Ezra. Trying to because Ezra's at the end of I can't say it because you haven't watched it yet. It's really frustrating.
I'm working on it.
But Ezra is pretty important to Ahsoka's path as well in this particular timeline. So hopefully we can see Ezra or the presence of Ezra, not necessarily him physically being in the show, but sort of like him being mentioned. But I think it's pretty, and maybe even Kanan Jarrus, who knows? Maybe we might see Caleb Dune. And Samuel L. Jackson has been talking about trying to reprise his role as Mace Windu for a long time now.
Yeah, I mean, he's only getting older, so I think it would be kind of cool to do that.
I mean, and even then, getting older is okay, mainly because
they have the technology.
They have the technology to sort of bring him back, and it's been a long time since he supposedly died in Star Wars episode. Technically is episode, but we know it's episode 3 for those of us who are in that younger age range. So hopefully we can see him, you know, pop in.
And the great thing about Star Wars is that there's so many different directions you can go, and you can't really go like wrong. You can't be like, oh, this person isn't important enough to focus on their storyline, because everybody played a part in some type of way. So like, even if you want to give somebody like him like a series, or maybe like do like a movie or something like that, or even just have him in a movie where he like plays a part, you get to learn a little bit more about him. Like something like that.
I mean, it's crazy how many different directions you could go. I mean, they could do like what Marvel did with What If, and just go a different character each one.
If you guys watch like the videos and stuff on Star Wars characters and stuff like that on YouTube, like you learn so much stuff. It's like, whoa, I didn't even know it went that deep. Like the way that the storytelling that that the writers did on these characters is amazing, because it all literally fits together in some type of way. It's really cool. So honestly, I wouldn't be against that, learning more about other characters and their background, because honestly, it just brings the storyline together and makes it more meaningful. And
it makes you a little bit more attached to the characters, because you didn't really know the characters, especially in episode 3 when you're seeing Jedi get killed. You don't know that you're supposed to be happy when Ka-Adi-Mundi gets shot. I didn't know I was supposed to be happy until I found out about him. I'm like, yeah, he deserved to be killed the way that he was. I mean, and you know, you didn't know that you're supposed to be sad when Shakti got killed and everything's like that, because you didn't really know the characters.
Like, even just like about the different species, because that in and of itself is very like, it's like, whoa, like that's the way that they wrote it was so intricate. It's just kind of like, whoa, like that's just so cool.
And I'm glad that they're finally sort of opening up. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, sort of coming together and starting to really take control of the Star Wars universe, because it's been scattered and jumbled up, and now it's sort of finally starting to get on track. So I'm excited to see where it's going. The Book of Boba Fett is an excellent way to kick it off, because Boba Fett is one of the fan favorite characters. So that's going to be huge. And then obviously Kenobi, bringing back Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor to reprise their roles, and apparently he's going to be playing as Anakin and as Darth Vader. So that's going to be pretty great as well. And we finally sort of get to see that full transition period from Anakin to Darth Vader. Because, you know, you get a lot of missing parts. Because you understand between episode 2, Star Wars episode 2 and episode 3, as to why Anakin became Darth Vader, how he turned to the dark side. But at the end of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the show, you sort of see him, and it's not really too much confirmation as to, okay, how did he get to this particular place? And I think that Kenobi is going to offer a lot more context as to the battles that they had between Anakin and Luke Skywalker, those battles that took place between Ben Kenobi and Darth Vader. So it's going to be really cool to start filling in those blanks and seeing it live action, because, you know, animated is great, but it doesn't beat live action. Live action is completely different.
Yeah, it's
completely different.
Yeah.
George Lucas, you almost ruined it.
Yeah, chances are if you made it this far in the video, then you are a Star Wars fan. So, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Post the thumbnail.